For our first video, we're bringing you the tale of a wonderful man, one of the most famous and humble figures in history. Not a lot of people know the real story of Mc Muuphasa, so that's exactly what I'm here to tell you. Mc Muuphasa was born Gerald Ringer on October 13, 1899, to Deborah and Dave Ringer in the Holy Land of Utah. Life was never easy for young Gerald. His father abandoned him right after birth to pursue a homosexual relationship with Gerald's stepfather, Richard. Deborah blamed Gerald for everything. She beat him mercilessly, burned him, and violated him with objects in places they were never meant to go. As a huge white woman, Deborah often hosted wild Mexican gangbangs with the Southsiders, until one fateful day, a drive-by from the local schoolyard gang, a crew of skateboarders on scooters, rolled up. Bang, bang, bangs. Deborah caught a stray bullet and died on the spot. Her last words to her son were, "I hate you." With his mother gone, Gerald was forced to move in with his father Dave and Richard in a rundown trailer park in Garden City, Idaho. That's where he first heard a rap song by a local artist named Mr. Goofy and instantly fell in love with the game. Gerald picked up a pen and started writing some of the most brilliant rhymes anyone had ever heard, but peace never lasted long. Richard began abusing him. One day they were out on a drive in the countryside. Dave was behind the wheel, Richard in the back seat with Gerald. Dave suddenly heard suspicious slurping sounds coming from behind him. Richard was forcing Gerald to perform oral sex on him. Dave freaked out, lost control of the car and crashed. Dave and Richard died instantly on impact. Gerald survived barely. Richard's still hard penis had slammed into his throat during the crash, crushing his voice box. Miraculously, it also saved his life. As they say, you gotta deal with the hard things in life to come out stronger. Doctors couldn't remove Richard's testicles from inside Gerald's throat, leaving him with 3 Adam's apples and a permanent high-pitched, squeaky voice with a strange new accent. While recovering in the hospital, Gerald met a little girl named Shauna Blazer, who was there getting her gender corrected. He had no idea their paths would cross again. With his dreams of becoming a rap star seemingly destroyed by his ruined voice, Gerald became homeless. He did the only thing that made sense. He joined every gang that would take him. Bloods, Crips, Northside, Southside, the Nazis, Black Mafia, you name it. Then everything changed when he met the famous Tony Yayo. Yayo heard Gerald's wild, squeaky voice and told him, "Use that shit for rap." Gerald's fire was reborn, but the streets caught up. He caught 17 felony charges for stealing hot dogs from every store in Boise and got sent to prison. In prison, Gerald went even harder. He joined more gangs, the Bikers, Latin Kings, GBG, and the Aryan Brotherhood. That's where he met his lifelong homies, Uzi and Tube Socks. They gave him the name Muuphasa because his voice reminded them of a Disney cartoon character. No one was more gangster than Gerald. When someone tried to shank him, he took the blade, stabbed himself with it, and handed it back, proving just how tough he was. Then he met correctional officer Jery Dangler. Somehow, she melted his cold heart. 2 days before his release, Gerald confessed his love to her and started snitching on damn near everyone. Almost every inmate he told on got extra time, yet they all respected him for it. Sasha fell madly in love. They got married right outside the prison gate the day he walked free, with a Mormon priest performing the ceremony and the warden serving as best man. Gerald took her last name out of love and became Jery Dangler, aka Mc Muuphasa. Everyone agreed it was one of the manliest, most gangster moves they'd ever seen. He started working on his first album, fully produced by Lil Blaze, formerly Shauna Blazer, now fully transitioned and the best beatmaker in the Western Hemisphere. Muuphasa and Blaze spent so much time together that rumors started spreading. Those rumors eventually reached Sasha. She couldn't handle it. The beatings began. Bottles, baseball bats, sex toys, whips, thumbtacks, razors in his food, you name it. You can still hear the pain in every track of that first album. Sasha eventually took her own life in the bathtub, bleeding out after mailing 13 sex tapes to all of Mufasa's homies. Despite the tragedy, Muuphasa finished the album. It became the best-selling album in history. He received every award imaginable. Later, the rumors about him and Lil Blaze were confirmed. But as Muuphasa always said, nothing is more gangster than getting cheaper beats from your gay producer. To grow and escape for a while, Muuphasa robbed a school in Connecticut of all its science and religion books. While celebrating with Blaze in a quiet field, they witnessed something unbelievable, a man falling from the sky like a meteor. They rushed over and found a mixed-race man with one massive arm, still breathing. His neck was branded with the name Craig. Blaze immediately suggested they adopt him. Muuphasa agreed to keep Blaze happy. They stayed in Connecticut for 5 years, raising Craig as their son. Craig, with no memory of his past, saw Jery as his true father. While Blaze stayed home, Muuphasa studied relentlessly. Using the Bible, the zodiac signs, and chemistry, he invented a revolutionary pill called Make Her Tight, MHT, solving the problem of women having overly loose vaginas. Elon Musk personally awarded him the Medal of Peace for this discovery, but success brought new problems. Muuphasa got into brutal rap beefs with MC Truth, who didn't believe that dinosaurs were real, and the overweight nightmare from Elm Street-looking gangster Big Bugatti. Blaze hated how violent the lyrics had become and feared it would affect their son Craig. He cut ties and made one final gift for Craig, a green and black suit that mirrored Mufasa's dark, envious heart. Heartbroken, Muuphasa turned to meth. He dropped a vicious diss track on Blaze, ending their relationship and music partnership. He kept Craig, who had become incredibly special to him, not to mention a literal superhero who served as the ultimate get-out-of-jail-free card. Uzi and Tube Socks cut ties. Alone again, Muuphasa dropped out of every gang and started his own. The Dilio Riders, a gang of all gangs. Everyone wanted in. Eventually, his adopted son Craig grew tired of living in his father's shadow and left to start his own journey. Muuphasa was proud. Well, we've reached the end of the origins of Gerald Ringer. But this is not the end of MC Mufasa's story. Not even close. There's so much more I could tell you, like the time he was shot 57 times, or how he became a police officer for a while, or that day he visited the Twin Towers on September 11th. His is a story of strength, loyalty, and love. A survivor who's still out here striving to be better than everyone else, just like he always has been. The Dilio Riders are his soldiers for life. And even after we die, he will live on. Thank you for listening to this true story. We love you all. Shout out to our supporters, Mexican Diego, Little Big Guy, Tall Midget, White Jamal, Black Ryan, and so many more until we meet again next time. And just remember, we don't forgive you, Blaze.